You are now listening to the Hardly Heroes podcast. Cheerio.
You guys getting ready for New Year's or what?
Yeah, as much as I could. Like, what are we doing for New Year's, by the way?
What are we doing for New Year's?
What is everybody doing?
Oh,
what are people doing?
Are we gonna hang out and like have a little festa?
No.
A little festa?
Yeah.
I hate New Year's.
You hate New Year's.
I hate New Year's. It's like the worst. You never do what you expect to do on New Year's. You think you're gonna have these big plans, go out and party, and it's just gonna be the time of your life, and you're gonna end this year out with a bang, and you end up at some shitty ass bar or in some unknown house in the middle of a hallway.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I hate terrorism.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes podcast.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes podcast. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Aaron.
All right.
You're not terrorism?
No.
Terrorism?
Terrorism.
Terror.
No. I do not incite terror.
That's good.
No. I'm pretty easygoing guy.
That voice was
Episode 34.
Oh,
getting up there.
Yeah.
we're getting old.
Happy New Year's. New Year's?
New Year's
Eve. New Year's Eve.
Eve.
I didn't realize you hate it so much. I'm not a huge fan. What I can't stand is all the New Year's resolutions. Nobody ever does them.
Nah.
Well, you start them.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
start
but you
them,
never
but
finish them.
Well, it's a whole fucking year. That's a lot of fucking
Yeah,
days.
but it's like everybody says the same one. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to lose weight. Do they ever do it? No.
Okay, so at the beginning
dear.
of the week, when you come in and say,
So what are your New Year's resolution?
I'm going to start working out harder. Why not? Your resolutions start at the beginning of the week, and by the end of the week, you're like, fuck, I need to start eating better again. And should I just go, well, you always come in and say that.
Yeah, but I hate the whole New Year's resolutions. Everybody says the same shit all the time.
Because, okay, people need motivation, and sometimes a day, for us simple folk, we need something that motivates us. The beginning of a year is like, let's do this right this time. Let's get it going. And they're maybe not all my resolutions get done, but there were a few that I stuck to throughout the whole year. I'm a fucking human being, man. I'm going to quit. I'm going to be lazy at times.
Well, then that's the thing is like I think somebody was like, well, why don't you make your New Year's resolution? This is months ago. Why don't you make your New Year's resolution to stop smoking? Why don't I just stop smoking now?
That's how I feel.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why wait for a specific date? You know what? If you're going to do something, just do it.
It's
I like the way you think.
It's like Shia LaBeouf said, just do it.
You see certain studies, actually, they say that if you actually create a day or a time to start, that you feel more motivated and you most likely will do it. But if you just say, I'm going to start now, you tend to not, to quit sooner.
Okay. Well, okay.
I guess. I just feel if you want something bad enough, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly it, is I feel New Year's is just a way of being like, all right, well, this is when everybody else starts it, so this is what I'm going to do. If you really want to do something, you're going to do it. If you want to quit smoking, fucking quit smoking.
Yeah, but you don't think that there's something a little bit behind that kind of motivation that you need. So everybody picks the beginning of the year, not because the next person is doing it, because it's the beginning of something. It's just, I don't know. I'm okay with it because I'm a flawed, imperfect human being. But Buddy over here,
I'm not saying I'm a perfect
he
human
works out every
being.
single day. He eats his protein and oats every single day,
Every
right?
day.
For the whole year, right? You made it the whole year, right?
No. But I never said that I had a New Year's resolution that I
No,
was
but
only
you do
gonna
come
eat
in every
good.
once in a while and say, I'm going to start eating good.
I do.
I'm going to tell you to stop fucking saying that and just do it.
I am.
Are you guys okay?
No,
you guys
it's
seem a
just-
little hostile.
I do. My food is my biggest downfall all the time. I go to the gym
tough.
quite a bit, but
Yes, you do.
there's so much delicious food out there.
I get a ping every morning at 6
Oh, my
a.m.
gosh.
Like, fuck you, Sterling.
Boom, boom, getting it done, putting in work.
Buddy's progress report.
Shout
Up-
out to Alex. Thank you.
Oh, okay. But speaking of New Year's, right? do we go out and drink? Does everybody go out and drink and party on New Year's Eve? Or?
I don't drink. No, I won't drink.
I have some beers.
Well, see, here's the thing. It's like I feel like New Year's Eve for drinking is kind of like St. Patrick's Day.
Uh-huh.
It's very
Yes.
amateur hour.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go out and drink any other day. Don't be a fucking idiot and a jackass and get all shit-faced and go crash your Uber, even though you're not driving, but somehow you crash that Uber. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Why are you giving me that look?
I'm laughing because
What?
you are a big drinker.
Yeah, thank you. I think.
So he doesn't like the amateur people. So
Sure.
like, he reminds me of what's his name in Cheers? The one that sits in the corner all the time. Norm.
Kirstie
Norm.
Alley?
He reminds me of Norm. You know what I mean? He's sitting at the bar and it's New Year's. And
By
he's
the
like,
way, I'm sorry.
These motherfuckers coming in.
Kids, Google Cheers.
Yeah,
Nobody
A 20-year-old TV show.
I think it's way older than 20 years.
Yeah, it was like 80, late 80 to early 90s.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fucking Cheers. He's Norm. And I can just see people coming in for New Year's. He's looking around like
I'm not-
these motherfuckers.
I'm not Frasier.
No, you're not Frasier.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm not a doctor.
You're Norm.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to Google Norm. I don't remember.
I don't really remember.
He sat in the
much.
same spot in
Yeah,
the corner.
the-
All right,
the big
whatever.
guy, the big guy.
Done with fucking
Wait,
Cheers, you
So
assholes.
are you calling me fat? Is that what you're doing?
No. No.
No, no, no,
No.
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 No. Maybe.
Maybe just a smidge.
Here's the thing.
Can I finish?
Sure.
Can I finish?
Go ahead. Can I?
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Hold on. First, I want to warn the listeners here that I did not do any show prep last night.
Yeah, let's talk about
and I
this.
left it all in Buddy's hands. So I'm prepared for the worst, but I'm hoping for the best.
As
And
we all are.
If this kind of falls apart a little, you'll know who to blame. But I'm
Send
really
your-
I'm practicing the art of
Letting go.
not controlling shit and
Sure.
letting go.
So send your hate mail if you don't like this episode directly to me, because I will take it and absorb it, and then Manny will be like, "I told you I was right all along."
Fucking told you guys.
Buddy@gmail.com.
Yes.
That's not his email.
No, that's not my
not at
email.
all.
But you can email us at hardlyheroes.
@gmail.com.
There you go.
I did want to bring up something
What's up?
before we get started.
Okay.
Did you know today is National Pepper Pot Day?
What is a
Pepper
pepper
pot.
pot? Like
It's
Pepper
a-
Pot's
it's
the
a-
character?
No. It's not Gwen, whatever her name is.
Paltrow?
Gwyneth Paltrow, not her. Not
The Goop?
not
That's her company name, her business name. The Goop.
what?
Look it up.
The Goop, the dumbest name I've okay. No,
Well, she's not that bright.
It's a pepper pot. Like a pot for peppers. I don't know. Peter picked a pepper peppers. Pepper Pot Day.
Okay, move on.
That's weird.
Next.
Yeah.
Still need to do day. Still need to do day.
These are some shitty days.
Look, man, I don't make these up. I just say them.
Okay.
And
Hey, let me guess. National Regifting Day?
I was hoping that was gonna TikTok Day.
Like the character
No, like a
from
clock.
Return to Oz?
What?
Yeah.
TikTok.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking
shit. I haven't
Wi-Fi?
seen that movie in forever. Bing. Sorry, I almost went for a real
I'm sorry, I was
because
looking
I was
down.
that excited.
I'm looking down. Was that a Wi-Fi?
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Bing.
You've never watched Return to Oz?
Nope.
Oh my God, the Wheelers are freaking creepy.
It's a sequel to Wizard of Oz,
You don't say.
and it's amazing.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
That's one of the creepiest kids movies I think I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Children of the Corn.
No, this
Or
was
I guess
meant
it's not
for
a kid.
kids.
I got
There
you.
was like Wheelers and
The
there was
lady
the,
that takes her head off.
Yeah, and she switches them, and then the pumpkin head
Oh,
king, he
Jack.
was nuts.
Jack Skellington?
No, it's another Jack.
No, but it
It,
is.
it did look. It looks a lot like a Tim Burton-esque.
he
type
is the
look,
Pumpkin
but that
King.
was before Tim Burton.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Tim Burton could have got
Yeah, he
that
probably,
idea
He
from
probably
that.
stole the idea from that.
I'm so confused.
It
Well, I'll
was
let you
not
borrow
very
it.
popular.
No, you shouldn't
What-
let me borrow
Yeah,
it.
because you still owe
Yeah, I
my
do.
wife,
Yeah,
and
I
she's
do.
bugging me. She goes, "I'm never gonna get that fucking movie back."
No, I have it. It's there.
Okay.
I haven't lost it or anything.
My brother stole my copy of Return to Oz because he was like, my daughter likes it and she wants it. I'm like, you motherfucker. I was like, you wanted it and you
Next-
kept it for yourself.
Next, he's gonna steal Labyrinth.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Labyrinth, I mean, come on, man.
Oh yeah,
He's-
yeah. Okay, so we're gonna talk about some Christmas gifts.
Yes,
right?
I
Okay.
wanted to get into this, but Aaron went on his weird tangent.
Sorry.
I allowed him to.
Thank you.
All right, so how was your guys' Christmas?
Ooh, fantastic.
Amazing.
Any cool gifts?
I spent New Year's Eve at my mom's house and New Year's Day at my house. I'm sorry, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. I'm sorry.
Like you
I'm a
went to
wi-
the future
I'm a
and
weekend-
celebrated New Year's Eve?
Where's
did.
the DeLorean?
Oh my god.
It's parked in the garage.
Marty, we've got to go back. Was that a good one? Is that a good? No,
No,
no.
no, that was awful.
Is it just as good as my George Lucas?
Yeah. So Christmas Eve at the parents' house. Yeah, that was totally like your Georgia. And Christmas Day at my house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we had a bunch of people over, family, friends, all the good stuff.
Thanks for the invite.
Yes, you did get
That
the
wasn't-
invite.
sorry, that
okay,
wasn't-
all right,
that
yeah, that
sounded
wasn't sarcasm.
sarcastic.
Okay.
Where
But
was
it
mine?
Yours was there too. So we
This was Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. Robin loves to cook.
What do you guys
on
call
Christmas
this?
Day. It's called the Kobe and Crunch.
Oh dear.
Kobe and Crunch.
It's-
Sounds like a fantastic chocolate bar.
It's Kobean Christmas brunch. Kobean Crunch.
It is. Hey, I'll give it up. It's a great fucking name, though. I like it. It rolls off
Robin
the tongue
came up
real
with it.
nice.
Yeah.
The
that's
Kobe
hers.
and Crunch.
So it's her thing. She does an amazing job. She makes all this food for all the family, and people roll in and out of here all day eating food. It's awesome. She's a great cook. We then gave each other gifts. Everybody gave each other gifts. I got from my mother-in-law, the best mother-in-law in the world.
Heyo.
She listen?
Yeah, actually, she does sometimes.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
She thinks
She's
you
probably-
cuss way too much.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well,
I will not be censored.
So my mother-in-law got me all the Funko figures of the Labyrinth, and they're so fucking awesome.
They are pretty badass. We'll have to post up a picture.
Post a photo.
just Ludo sad.
It is awesome. Yeah,
love
They're so- I
Pluto.
just want to carry them around with me.
That one was
everywhere.
better than your George Lucas.
Definitely better.
I like my George Lucas. You know, I like Star Wars, but I'm done playing. You know, I'm fine with my George Lucas impression.
That's you guys. It's spot
I would
on.
say it's more like Dr. Evil. When he's
Yeah.
like,
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Let's say I haven't done Doctor even in a while. Austin Powers.
That same voice.
Yeah,
No,
Same.
it's totally different. No, that's way different.
Whoa, no.
All right. So, and then my sister got me a bowling ball. I'm not like a crazy bowler, but I have been wanting my own bowling ball for a long time.
Can we start a Hardly Heroes
League? Hell yeah.
team?
Does it have your name on it?
If my name is Cyclone, yes.
You didn't have your name engraved in the
He
bowling ball?
hasn't even had it drilled.
I haven't drilled yet. I haven't nothing. So
No holes in your ball.
I'm just gonna get my dick engraved into it.
Oh.
So
So,
you just see
wait,
my
you're going to
spinning
bowl
dick.
with your dick?
Yeah.
Like you're going to
exactly.
put that's a lot. I mean,
I got
talk about buddy working out. You have to hold the bowling ball up with your
Are you
dick.
talking about dick push-ups? How many dick push-ups can you do?
Just one. That's all you
About
need.
Yes! I was
Um,
hoping I'd set that up and he'd get
And
that.
I got a few other things. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, my parents got me a new lens for my Nikon 5300 that Robin got me for Christmas. But yeah, so those are some of the things that I got. How about you guys?
Love it.
Aaron?
What did I get? Got that. I sent you guys the video of I got a bottle of vodka from the in-laws.
Oh, yeah.
From oh my
You
gosh.
could program it to say whatever you want.
Yeah, I had to get an app. There was an app for that. It had this little LED or LCD display on the bottle, and it had already ones that on there like Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, congratulations. But yeah, on the app, you can get the app and you can program it to say whatever you want.
What did you have it say?
Hardly Heroes podcast.
Hell
Boom,
yeah.
yeah.
So now we have Hardly
need-
Heroes vodka in a semi kind of way.
I need
Yeah.
to put that on the Instagram.
Oh yeah, it'll happen. It's like a 6 minute. I sent you a 6-second video.
Yeah, I'll put it on there.
It's cute.
That's cool. I got clothes
Ooh,
mainly,
clothes.
which is good because I needed some workout clothes.
Undies and
sockies.
socks.
I got exactly. I got gift cards. So all good stuff. I like all that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
But the main thing that I want to talk about, I posted it on Instagram, so a lot of the listeners might already know. Manny was giving me a lot of shit for not watching
Oh yeah, yeah.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it either? I thought we were talking about it last episode.
That's what I thought too.
I've never seen it.
I swear he was like, I'm
I
gonna
know.
tell
I
him
thought
about
he
the
was
turtleneck,
talking
and he
about
was
it.
like, yeah, I remember that.
Yep. His memory.
Yeah.
So whatever. So
Yeah.
I woke up super early on Christmas Eve, and I was like, you know what? Let's get in the Christmas spirit.
Nice.
Got my Hardly Heroes mug with my Hardly Heroes Marshies.
Nice.
Made some chocolates, and I had my
The
blanket.
blankie, yeah.
And I watched Christmas Vacation, and it was fucking hilarious.
Awesome. Well,
So,
I'm glad you like
Shitter's
it.
full.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
So speaking of, man, I've been using that blanket. It is warm.
That's
It
good.
is cozy as shit.
Like very good. Like I need to thank Robin again, and you, of course.
I went
Mostly
back.
Robin.
It is fantastic.
I went back and listened to the episode. I felt that was all I was talking about. I was like, this blanket is amazing. I was blown away by the blanket.
It was
just
cool.
looked very good.
It was good.
I was totally showing it off on Saturday
Oh,
to
yeah,
everybody
it
that
was
came over.
pretty awesome. So,
Well, it was great.
glad Christmas is done through. Let's get into the meat of this show.
ooh,
Yes.
What kind of meat?
It's a sad meat.
Yeah, it's sad meat.
Do we have meat? Oh, the saddest
It's
meat.
the sad.
So,
We don't really talk about deaths on the show. We try not to bring it down too much. but
that's funny you say that. I wanted to talk kind of about that. I'm a very big about not bringing down the mood of the show. There's so much bad, negative stuff out there. I like you to come into our show and really have fun and,
Yeah.
laugh and,
It's-
not have to worry about that kind of stuff. But I did want to talk about Carrie Fisher passing away because it is in the realm of all the stuff we do.
Oh yeah.
In all the movies we care and love about. And so I kind of wanted to go in to detail, which is nice because she did finish episode 8.
She did.
that's good to
It's
hear.
done. But what I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think they do for episode 9?
Well, of course we
Don't know what 8 is.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, I
don't
get
even know
that.
what's coming with 8, and of course we're deeply saddened that she's passed, and
Definitely.
nothing else really matters. But because we're huge fans of what she's done in her life, it would feel wrong not to talk about her and how she affected our lives. She will forever be our Princess Leia, forever.
Oh, yeah.
But it's something we definitely wanted to talk about because she just, like you said, she fits right in. So
And she was very funny. I watched a documentary on her in HBO, and it was her that wanted to do this. And she was talking about Star Wars and how her mom was the one that pushed her to do it because she was really into singing and all that stuff, and especially with her family's background. But it was funny. She's like, I'll never forget, after I got the part in Star Wars, George Lucas showed me the outfit, the white dress that she wears. And he was like, I just want you to know that you're not going to be wearing a bra. And she's like, what do you mean? He was like, there's no bras in space because of gravity. So you're just going to have to,
Oh,
And
dear.
she's like, in her own mind, she says in this documentary, she's like, you got to be kidding me, right? Like, and she's like, obviously later on, she's like thinking about how many kids have, maybe gotten their rocks off from, and thinking that she can laugh about that and all that kind of stuff, like just kind of makes me, you know what I mean? Thinking how much she did like making the movies and all that kind of stuff, and more than like other people maybe is not as passionate.
Yeah.
she definitely took on the role, and she said to herself, she is Princess Leia. She wasn't. She never regretted the role. She lived it. That was her. Princess Leia was her, and so on. But a lot of other things came up that I wasn't very familiar with about Carrie Fisher until later on. How she actually did quite a bit of script rewriting. They called her a script doctor.
Yeah.
She did a lot. And there were some movies out there that I didn't know that she had touched. She was a part of the prequels, the trilogy, Star Wars trilogy. She worked on Hook.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
I just watched that the other day. I watched it on Christmas Eve. Yeah.
That's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
I mean, and even besides the Star Wars, like she was such a huge advocate for mental health, because she
Definitely, yes.
She had depression herself, and she was a big advocate of getting help and getting what you need if you have if you have depression, if you have any signs of mental health, mental illness, and I love that so much because she was bringing it to the forefront, and a lot of people don't like to talk about depression and mental health and things like that.
Right.
And that's one thing I do love about her. And she has books on it. She's written so many books, and she just came out with a book a few months ago now. It's where
exactly.
she came out and said that her and Harrison Ford had the affair during episode 4, A New Hope.
That's funny.
Yeah, she was 19. He was 30 or something like that.
A couple other movies that she worked on was Sister Act and The Wedding Singer.
I didn't know Sister Act. That's funny.
That's funny.
But yeah, going back to what you were saying, what we're expecting now that we've lost Carrie Fisher, it's extremely unfortunate. But what are we kind of thinking about Star Wars episode 8 and 9? They did say that they finished it, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
they're well, at least with her scenes are all done being filmed. I don't know if
Right.
they have to film anymore, but they're done with that film. And she does have a more prominent role in episode 8.
That's
Yeah.
good too, because I was kind of missing her a little bit on the
Yeah.
7.
But I do like how in episode 7 it wasn't mainly focused on the old characters. Like they really focused on the new characters and sprinkled in the old.
I agree with you.
Sprinkled it?
Sprinkled it in.
Oh, hello.
They didn't sprinkle it, they sprinkled.
Sprinkles of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I did like how they didn't focus on the old characters. But one of my, not to bring this movie up, but it had Carrie Fisher in it, and I thought it was funny she did this part.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
No,
Was that
Fanboys.
Oh, I forgot she was in
She
that.
was in Fanboys, and I thought that was kind of cool that she did a little cameo.
Yeah.
Because, it's a fan-made movie. If none of you guys have ever seen it, it's a fan-made, or it's a movie about 3 fans that are, well, actually 4 friends that are counting down the days till episode 1 comes out. Well, one of their friends gets cancer and he's going to die. So they
dear.
go to break into Skywalker Ranch.
Yeah.
But they end up running into all these people, but they run into Carrie Fisher, but she's playing like a doctor. And it was just funny that she would do something like
That's
this that
awesome,
was
yeah.
a low-budget movie. Because they're just big Star Wars fans. Seth Rogen was in it. Shatner was in it.
Yep.
I just thought it was funny.
Man, and that's been happening a lot, like that with her doing that, and a lot of other, like Mark Hamill is in The Flash.
That's
He
cool.
plays Trickster in the TV show The Flash. Like in one episode of season, I'm like, you don't have to do that. What? That's awesome.
Well, they were, like you just said, they were both in Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
They didn't know they were both in it until after the movie was released. They were
Oh,
like,
that's
"Oh
funny.
shit, we were both in the movie."
Because
That's funny.
Carrie Fisher plays the nun that gives them a ride.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mark Hamill plays some villain that Kevin Smith fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy with the big hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw somebody post a picture of her with John Belushi because they were dating and super close for a long time.
She was She was engaged to Dan Aykroyd at one point.
Okay.
I love Dan
Yeah,
Aykroyd.
isn't that crazy?
That is funny.
But no, it was just cool. All these old pictures are popping up of her and all this kind of
and
stuff.
that's
in it.
the craziest thing is, that day, it was 2 days ago, right? That she passed.
Tuesday.
So 2 days ago, it was her. An actor from Everybody Hates Chris died.
Yep.
A voice actor from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer died.
He's probably really old.
Yeah, he was like in his 90s. And then there was another playwright that died. And then
Her mom, Debbie
her mom
Reynolds.
died today or
Yeah.
yesterday.
That's crazy.
Yesterday.
That's just
Crazy.
that is insane how the mind and the body works, and to be away from somebody, knowing the tragedy that's happened to your daughter or significant other or whoever is close to you, and to affect you so much that you just your life doesn't go on. That's just insane.
Yeah. And I know Debbie Reynolds she had a stroke, but she's had strokes in the past. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, well, maybe it was, some shit went down with her daughter. And I can understand maybe all that stuff. And then, you have a stroke. But right when I saw that she had a stroke, I'm like, if she fucking dies.
I know.
And then it happened,
It's been a crazy year.
It really has.
Yeah, it is.
John from work was just pointing out that
Always John.
From work.
now he doesn't like John because John talks shit about Rogue One. Or to him, he talks shit about Rogue One.
Happens.
And,
I'm sorry, I'm not like everybody else.
okay, so anyways, there's just been a lot of people that died this year.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
It was like, I think
a lot of celebrities.
125
Celebrities.
and some of these are B-list and very
Right.
but yeah, R2D2 and Princess Leia died this year.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get past the doom and gloom.
Yeah.
So-
we'll miss Princess Leia.
Oh, always.
We very much appreciate Carrie Fisher and everything she did for us.
May the force be with you.
We will
Carrie
miss you.
Fisher.
Thank you so much.
Fans of hers made a star on the
I
Hollywood
saw
Walk
that,
of Fame
yeah,
for her.
that's so cool.
I thought that
really
was
funny.
cool.
Okay, so her life and everything will live on, and that's one thing. One more thing. I'm sorry. These people go through so much things in their lives, but to think that she's pretty much immortalized because of her roles in these movies and everything she's done, and she gets to live on forever in a certain way.
Oh, yeah.
And I heard Steven Spielberg say that one time is to just become immortal through your work. It's like you'll live on forever. I mean, we still have not forgotten about Mozart, and how long has it been since he's been around?
It's true. Those big things will always kind of stick.
Yeah.
Will always stick. I mean, there's some movies, that won't last the test of time, but this movie, I mean, for how long it's been out, is still this big, and still the little kids. I mean, my nephew's, 6. He knows who Princess Leia is. I mean,
That's crazy.
and what's funny is anybody you usually meet, you could be like Princess Leia. They may not be, most people be like Carrie Fisher, but even if not, they know who she is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think that's crazy to, that it's lasted that long. And I think it'll, years to come.
Yeah, Star Wars is one of those franchises. It lasts. It goes the test of time, and it's going to be here for generations. And I'm still going to watch the originals. My whole life, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Still going to love them. They still hold up to me, and they still hold a wonderful place in my heart. As the years go on.
So R.I.P. Carrie Fisher, you will forever be our princess.
There it is.
Okay, let's go. Now, let's get on to
All right.
the fun stuff.
All right.
Yeah,
So anyway, it's
let's-
about shit and farts.
Yeah, shit, farts, fucks, and dicks.
So,
hello.
as a little New Year's last episode for 2016, we thought we would do something fun, and all the questions that we ask any guest we have, we thought it'd be fun if we answered them ourselves.
Yeah, I just kind of figured that we keep asking people all these questions, but none of our listeners know our answers to these questions. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to share.
Alrighty then.
So what are we gonna do? I'm going first.
Or you or Aaron.
Whatever.
Called out. All right, I'll go first. So the first question that I found was my favorite.
So do your favorite. The first
Yeah,
question.
just one question, and then we'll go around.
Oh,
Perfect.
I got you.
Yeah, kind of like we do top 5, one at a
Boom.
time.
Exactly.
I got you.
Okay, so the first question that we ask usually is, who is your favorite superhero?
What's your favorite color?
Or hero, I guess. Hero or superhero?
Yeah, because Batman, not a superhero,
Yes.
not even really a hero.
He's a hero.
Oh, he's very much a hero.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so I had two. It was really tough for me to choose between. So I have an argument for both. Okay, and it was really difficult, but I'm gonna have to go with it. And if I were to be able to choose one character, it would have to be Batman.
Well, it makes sense.
But here's where I have a dilemma.
Oh,
Is that if I were to pick a group over anybody, hands down, X-Men, boom. I love the X-Men. X-Men are my favorite. I grew up reading and watching the X-Men. I don't feel like I would be the same person without those characters. Now, that also goes with Batman as well. I've been reading and watching Batman movies forever And I fucking love that character so much. So, and then with X-Men, it's just I feel like they introduced the storyline of being a superhero that wasn't wanted, or that was ridiculed, or that was that the world was against.
They go so much more in depth with all their characters and this battle between the good superheroes and the bad superheroes, you know, and their constant fight, and then the constant fight with the normal people and how they hate all these people. There's just so much going on. There's so much depth to X-Men.
Yeah.
Where most superheroes, it's just, you know, this guy's so good and he's fighting one bad guy.
Right.
Like, you know, some of these mutants are just fighting because they want to have a normal life.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
it is very captivating. And so, I don't know, it's always pulled me.
I think the other thing that I liked about the X-Men and their stories were that even though they had good guys and bad guys, it was pretty much there was a lot of gray area where Magneto was good at some points, you know, and Juggernaut was good at certain times, and so I liked all. There was never a perfectly good person or a perfectly bad person. These people were kind of just people trying to get through life with their different opinions.
Just
and sometimes
like
it would,
else.
just like everybody's, and they would just side with either the good or the bad. But there was just that's what I liked about him. Aaron, I guess we're going.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, favorite, least favorite. I mean, who's keeping track of here's the thing. I think my whole life, my favorite superhero was Superman as a kid, but that's the easy choice. I mean, I have his tattoo. You know, it's on my calf. You can barely see it. I mean, it's huge. I have a big calf. Just one though.
Just one.
But his shins are weak.
Oh, I hurt. Oh my gosh, dude. They're like, my shins got hurt. Both of them. Both shins.
Both.
With an F at the end?
Both.
Both?
That's how bad they
Almost
got
like
hurt.
toofuses.
Yeah.
There it is.
Or Earth?
What?
Earth.
Earth. Anyways, so and
I'm
I'm
on that planet Earth.
I'm kind of bipolar when it comes to liking characters, because I'll go back and forth depending on the shows I'm watching. So I do like Superman, but I mean, it's the Flash. Like, I love the Flash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you didn't say the Flash,
I was about to be like, shut the fuck
I
up.
thought that was like a no-brainer for him.
And it's both. I really like Grant Gustafson's TV show Flash.
Okay.
It's a little more campy, a little bit more cartoonish almost. But I am, from everything I've seen of Ezra Miller's Flash from the movies, I'm gonna love it. I can already tell. And if he ever gets his movie out, depending on what are they at, like 22 directors now that they've gone
I think
through.
So.
But yeah, the Flash is so cool. And it's, you know, when I first knew about the Flash, he just seemed stupid. It was just like, oh wow, you can run fast. But it's what he does with that, and it's what makes it awesome in my book.
Oh, all right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Mine is obviously going to be Batman, but
We should have probably talked
I
about
know.
this, huh?
But why my reasons of liking Batman is, you know, being as rich as he is and everything he has. I mean, watching his parents die was a huge emotional thing, but he could have went two different ways. You know, in that he's got all this money and all this kind of stuff, and you know, in the movies and some of the comics, how they say he is really Batman and he's not this Bruce Wayne person. It'd be so easy to be Bruce Wayne and to have all this money, because how I bring it back is more to real life, just because that's what I want it to be. And I think about that. If I had a shit ton of money, it'd be easy not to care about anything. You know, you're like, why do I have to keep caring about these people that they always end up hating
true.
me? And it's just constant beating him down and beating him down. And that he just is resilient of like, no, this is my city. This is who I love. It's who I want to take care of. And he's just constantly going. It just blows my mind, like, that he just constantly, and I know it's a made up story and people are writing it, but I just feel his being immortal, you know, being an actual human, not like all these other guys that have powers, and he's just constantly like, no, dude, this is what I want. And he cares about everybody else, just like in the Justice League, how he has a plan to take each one of these superheroes down just in case they go rogue. I watched the newer series Batman. It's on Netflix. I can't remember what episode off the top of my head, but Mr. Freeze freezes himself so he can outlive Batman, and he doesn't want Batman, you know what I mean? So he comes back after Batman's dead and gone. Years had gone past. Well, the police are looking for Batman's lair because they obviously knew about him to see if they had anything for his weakness or what he should do. Well, they end up finding the Batcave, and what was cool is the police are like, oh my God, Batman, it's real. It's not a legend. So, like, obviously his name has lived on, and it was super cool. And how they figured out how to take him down, the coolest part, he wrote it in zeros and ones all over the walls of the Batcave to take him down because they had no way of tapping into his computer because it was ancient, technology.
Right. Yeah.
But just taking that much time and wanting to make sure that his legacy was left on and that nobody would have to deal with his problems or they would have a way to take him down just is crazy to me. I think, that's what
cool.
pulls me to him.
That's interesting.
That's why he's my favorite superhero.
Yeah, he doesn't have any true powers, but except for, his motivation and
Yeah, because X-Men was going to be one of mine, but I knew
funny.
it was either or with me or you. And X-Men is amazing, and you hit all the points on that. But there isn't one character in X-Men. I can't pinpoint one.
I think that is why I picked an individual as well, because I love X-Men. But I love them as a group.
Yep.
And I love the individual characters as well, but them as a group is what I loved about that whole series.
There's very few, like, it's not like in a group of 4 where you're like, all right, there's 3 throwaways and 1 good one.
Yeah, exactly.
There's all so unique and so good. So,
Then you got Jubilee.
Yeah, Jubilee sucks.
Well, I mean, it's Jubilee.
So that was a little long-winded, but
I don't even remember what we were talking about. I dozed off a little bit. Sorry.
The next one is favorite villain. This one got a little interesting for me. I had a few, and then I found myself kind of going off the path. It wasn't okay. I wanted to choose Magneto,
Good choice. It's,
but I thought that was too obvious.
too easy.
So then I went on to I'm not looking at comic books now. I went on to look at maybe movies. And I was like, well, Freddy Krueger could be considered a villain.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I really like him, but I don't know if he's my favorite villain. And then I ran into one that I thought of that terrified me so much because he was so unstoppable watching this movie. And it was the T-2000 from
son of a
Terminator 2.
bitch. That dude. I didn't even think about going into movies, but that is a great fucking pick.
He is the T-2000, right? I think he's T-2000, sure. Let's pretend. But just the way, like, he turned into liquid, you shoot him with a fucking shotgun and he just heals. He's really fast running. He's just always had that slick look, never sweat. His hair was always in perfect place, and he would become other people. He was terrifying during that movie.
Fuck yeah.
I was just like, they're never going to get away from this guy.
Remember where, like, his hand turns into, like, a metal point, and he's just like, it's fucking crazy to blow him with a shotgun, and he looks like he's done, and they just...
Yeah.
Or when he goes through the hole in the screen, or in the windshield.
Screen. Oh,
windshield.
I got you.
Windshield.
I think it's the T-1000, actually.
Sure, if you say so.
I don't know. But we know who we're talking about here.
Yeah, that was a good pick, man. I wish I would have thought of that.
All right. That's my favorite villain.
So, villains, I mean, I could go obvious and be like, what, the devil. Or, Vader. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was going to be. I was just like,
but I'm not going to do that. It's more relevant because, it's a thing. I'm going to say not TV show, comic book Negan.
Okay. All right.
Comic book though.
They're not doing a very good job on the show of portraying him in a way that is comparable to the comic book. In the comic, Negan is so scary, and you read the comic and you see the governor from it's not the same governor as the show, and after the governor, you're like, there's not going to be a villain like him ever in the comic, and then Negan comes, and he bashes some heads in, and he just kills people just willy-nilly. He's like the scariest character in that whole comic series. Granted, yeah, the show is whatever, but the comic is so good, and they actually just released his backstory in comic book form, which is really cool because nobody knew, like, what was he, a used car salesman? Was he on a softball team, or you just didn't know. But so Negan's my favorite. And the way he uses the fucks are just great. He just fucks it up so much, and his use of fuck is so fucking great. I just love it. I fucking love it. It's great. Fucking Negan.
Cool. That's a good one.
What's
good pick.
What's yours, buddy?
By the way, hold on.
What?
It is a T1000. I was just looking it up. It's
Bam.
a T1000. Okay, go back. Who's your favorite villain?
Well, two of mine were easy toss-ups, but I'm kind of bent. I should have dug a little deeper, but I mean, if we're gonna say favorite, it's it's hard because Darth Vader and Joker are like my two favorite,
Right.
and I had a hard pick between the two. But I wish I almost would have dug deeper and done something a little different. But Joker is my favorite because he is the exact opposite of Batman, and I feel like I have those tendencies a lot, wanting to be that crazy, do whatever I want kind of guy, and I like his overall just kind of look in some of the comic books. I like the more slicked hair back, kind of, gangster kind of look, like almost how they went in Suicide Squad. I like that kind of look. I always did. I know Heath Ledger's Joker was more well-loved, but that's the kind of Joker I like. I think the main reason why is because he does whatever he wants, and he just doesn't think about stuff. And I always think if there was no repercussions and not having to worry, if my brain was wired like that, to not have to worry about getting hurt or, dying or something like that, how crazy could I be? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just something you think about if, you're wired, I guess, like me. I just always thought it would be fun to think in your mind you had no limits.
Yeah.
Because that's what he obviously does. He's just like, I'm going to do whatever pops in my head, and I'm going to go for it no matter the consequences. And in normal life, I can't do that. The human that I am, I'm always thinking, well, is this going to mess me up, or is it going to do this? And that's the main reason why I pick him. But, I mean,
some people just want to start the world on fire just to watch it burn.
This is true.
Exactly.
And
I mean, Darth Vader's great, but he has so little personality to him. He's so direct, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you chose, Darth Vader, then you'd have to be Hayden Christensen underneath all that, and nobody wants to
James
be
Earl Jones.
Nobody wants to be Hayden Christensen with James Earl Jones's voice. Not even Hayden Christensen. Okay,
I wish I had James Earl Jones's voice though.
That would be awesome.
Would you rather have his or Morgan Freeman's voice?
Morgan Freeman.
I think Morgan Freeman. I
picked
think so.
James Earl Jones.
Like a Twinkie. Like a Twinkie.
All right. Our superpower of choice. All right. So since we started this podcast, I have thought about this one quite a bit, and I haven't moved from what I want to do. Even listening to everybody else's powers, I just want to fly. I want to fly.
It's a good classic choice.
Yeah. I just, it's, you get to see the world from a different place. It's not as loud. It's not as obnoxious. I feel like there's a bit of solitude when you're flying. Nobody else is there with you, right?
So you couldn't bring Robin with you, or would you put her in like a baby Bjorn?
Yeah, you little
Now it
Bjorn.
depends. Now, do I fly? Flying does that tire me like running, or do I just get to fly? Am I just hovering basically?
Unlimited flying powers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is that- I
There's
mean, is there-
never been a power level for flying. It's either you can fly or you can't.
You know,
Yeah, but you got to think about it. It's like, is it taking?
yeah. Like, do you have to eat a certain amount, like, to gain back your energy, or is it limitless?
I mean, like with everything in life, there's a limit. You get tired.
Bradley Cooper?
There you go.
Limitless.
oh yeah,
Never mind.
limitless.
So I want to fly.
Okay.
That's my power,
I want to touch the sky.
and I want to fly fast too. I
Think
just wanna-
about it.
just like Superman. just
Every night and day. Spread my wings.
Fly
away. I
Thank you.
believe I can soar. See me running
Through
through that
that
open door. I believe
I can fly.
I can fly.
I can fly. I believe I can piss on 16-year-old women.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
That's
R.
why-
Kelly.
I know, I
Yeah,
got
no,
you.
that was
I don't
right
actually
here.
want to piss on women.
Let's-
I just want to pee on you. Drip, drip, drip. Pee on you. Your body. It's a porta potty.
Oh gosh. No.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
no,
what's
no,
your
no.
superpower?
Oh man. In the 50 minutes that I had to think about this,
Yeah.
I would say telekinesis.
Okay, that's a good one.
You know, I could go run fast or fly. I can fly. But you know, like almost like the Force, moving shit with my mind is cool because if you really think about it, with that you can like maybe kind of hover yourself. You can kind of fly with telekinesis.
Aaron would never get off the couch.
Nope.
Well,
We'd have to
that's the
roll
point.
him.
He
We'd have
would
to
just
roll him
hover
in.
Yeah,
off the
I would.
couch.
I would force the couch up with me on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just move but it would be hard to get out the door. I'd have to
Yeah.
like turn it and then. Like,
Why take the whole couch? Just take you by yourself.
But I want to stay on the couch. Right? You said I wouldn't leave the couch.
No,
Just,
you wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you just get a lazy boy and just stay on that? That's
Yeah,
easier to
that's-
get through the
yeah,
door.
Okay. No, we'll do that. And then I could do what we talked about, and I could force push. I could like telekinetically push a fart around the house, and it'd be really great, I think.
You're all at work and he force pushes a fart. God damn it, Aaron!
Who farted? There's only 2 people in this building, and you're on the 3rd floor, and I'm on the 1st. Stop it. So you know, it's telekinesis is good because there's more to it. There's a lot you could do with it, and it's kind of
You get tired with that though too.
Oh well, yeah. Your
mental-
your brain starts to you start bleeding from your nose, as we always see in movies. And
Yeah.
I'm okay with nosebleeds. Put a tampon up there, and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah,
As long as no permanent damage, I think we're good.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I've already have enough damage to my brain as it is.
That's true.
So I mean, what's a little bit more? Yeah. So telekinesis always good, solid pick, I think. Or spaghetti out of my fingertips.
Spaghetti and meatball.
Or fireworks.
I was gonna say fireworks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, because I just want this is gonna be buddies. Super intelligence, kind of like Batman.
No, actually,
you know,
not like Batman. at
sorry,
all.
because it's been Batman, Joker, and then
I know. Stay in the Batman realm.
Robin?
Robert?
What about your wife?
No,
Oh,
No.
not that Robin.
oh,
Go ahead.
All right. Jeez, thanks, guys. Take forever.
neat mom.
Mine is. I consider it a superpower, but I want to be able to go wherever I want.
Like teleport?
So no, I want to be able to fly almost like so. Pretty much go up in the air if I want,
Okay.
but I also want to be able to go in the water.
That's
I
two
want to be
powers.
able to go everywhere.
That doesn't.
I want to be able
put a
to
name
travel
on that
wherever
power.
I want.
Put a name on the power. Like if
No, because like if
He
I
would
want
like
to
to
be able
go-
to teleport,
He's just making up
and
stuff.
fly and breathe underwater.
yeah.
So no,
I want all of those.
No.
I want to be able to go wherever I want. How is
You
that not a
can.
superpower?
Why can you not do that now? They make submarines and planes. You can
Frequent-
go wherever you want.
I know, but I want to be able to be myself.
Frequent flyer
Like,
miles.
Pretty much.
Who do you have to be when you
just
get in a
like
submarine?
how Aquaman can
Denzel
just
Washington?
breathe underwater,
There it is.
Superman can fly. I just want to be able to go wherever I want. Like I could be in space and just be like how I am right now.
I don't understand.
You're a fucking cheater.
This is so weird.
How is that not a cheater? I just want to be able to go wherever I want.
Put a name on your
I'm not
power.
saying I got to be invincible or I'm bulletproof.
Well, that would make it 6 or 7 powers.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just want to be able to go wherever I want.
Look, here's the thing: is I want to fly
Because
and
tell
move
you the
and
truth-
teleport and swim underwater and be invisible and
I don't want to be invisible.
Oh, well, actually, invisible isn't that bad. I mean,
Invisible would be good. I just want to be able to go to places that I wouldn't be able to. Like,
it's way too vague.
Way too big.
You're breaking the rules.
You're being a sprinkle.
I'm a
sprinkled-
host on this goddamn podcast. I can do whatever the fuck I
You
want.
sprinkled it.
No, I did
Okay.
not sprinkle it. I just want to be able to go wherever I want.
Sprinkled it. Sprinkled it. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. That's what you did right there. You like that? You like my little dance? I did that for you.
Sure.
I was trying not to laugh because I wanted to.
What?
I wanted to get that sound clip.
Thanks. You're getting the sound clip right now?
No, I'm saying I didn't want to taint it with laughing.
Giggity.
All right. After that lame ass superpower.
That was awesome.
Okay. My weakness. Two things came up. And they both affect me pretty strong.
Oh.
So my first one I wanted to put on there was food. I hate that I actually have to eat. It's like I have to take the time to eat. In some days, I wish I didn't have to eat, but I feel that in the pit of my stomach. So it stops me for being...
Do you understand that food literally is the opposite of a weakness? It's the thing that keeps you going.
But you have to eat food. That's a weakness. If I didn't have to eat food,
You would die.
There you go.
What? No, that's not there you go.
Okay, so anyways, that was not even the one I wanted to pick,
Okay.
but that was one that popped in my head.
Sure.
The real one is dirt.
My weakness is food.
I fucking hate. I hate to be dirty. I absolutely hate to be dirty. Whether I'm sweating or I'm sticky or some shit like that, I got to take an immediate shower. But I just fucking hate to feel dirty. So I think that I'd be flying around and some fucking villain would see me and just throw a bunch of dirt on me and I would just crumble to the ground and just be like, I'm melting.
I'm dirty. I'm dirty. Where's the Purell?
So that's my weakness.
Okay.
So you're saying if I picked up a dirt clod, threw it at you, you would fall from the sky?
Look, I'm trying to be a little bit more creative. I'm trying to pick something that I hate in my real life and amplify it. So I hate to be dirty. I'm a clean person. I love to be clean. The second I can smell any part of me, I want to take a fucking shower. So, there you go. I can smell you from here. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's what I think my weakness would be. It would be dirt.
Okay.
Dirtiness.
Dirty.
Unless it's like being dirty in the bedroom.
Oh.
Then that's my superpower.
That was actually really good. I like that. I was almost going to throw some in there, but I was like, I'm going to ruin it. They got a little thing going right now.
No, it's good. I like that. No, good job, Manny. Thank you. So, after Manny takes his shower, what I think this is hard. I can fully admit that this is a dumb question. I don't know. See, I can go easy. My shins.
Your shins, yeah. That's
know,
the first thing I thought.
I mean, it is. That's not could be my no. That is my weakness right now.
It's like you're doing your telekinetic thing. I would just throw a ninja star to your shin.
Don't
and
even need
you're
to do
done.
that. You just flick it, and I'm done.
You'd be
I'm
like,
just
crumble. There you go.
It's bad. It's really bad. Like I need to go to the doctor for it. But I've always been like that. Sensitive shins. It's not good, Bob.
Not good.
Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know what.
That's good. You just need one.
It's just shins. There you go.
Obviously, my food one didn't work out quite well. So
Well, yeah.
I went with the dirt.
Mine
The dirt.
is sleeping.
That's a good one. See, that's kind of how I thought with food, is that your body requires it. Therefore, if you don't have it,
Because I'm always fighting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to sleep. I wish I could do more, but I get so tired that you're just like, I have to do this.
I totally agree with you.
And that's why when you said food, I was like, that makes sense. Because I know you, and you always put off eating as long as possible.
I try not to do that nowadays because I know it's unhealthy, and I'm eating a lot more nowadays. But and of course, when I go to dinner with Robin and on the weekends, we enjoy lots of fucking food. But when I'm trying to be productive during the day, that's just like it's in the fucking way. Like my stomach I start to feel hungry. I'm like, fuck, I got to take a half hour to eat, and I just want to keep working. And
see, now I'm just hungry. I'm just really hungry, and I want. And all I'm thinking about is the only thing I ever see you eat, which is chicken tenders.
Yes,
and
Mac and
sushi.
cheese. Yep, and sushi.
And I think I'm gonna have sushi after the show. I think it's a thing.
Where are you gonna go?
Someplace in
Suki
Thomas.
sushi.
Where? What?
No, never
Where's
mind.
Suki sushi?
It's in Westsack. Anyways, let's not promote.
Ugh. Nobody goes to West Sac. It's gross.
So
Westsack is awesome.
yeah, that's my weakness is sleeping.
Love it. Sleepy.
That's a good one. Yeah, it's like just wear him out. Just wait. He's gonna stop any minute. He's got to sleep. There, he's
Exactly.
sleeping. Let's go. Get him.
But yeah, you think about how much more you get done if you didn't have to sleep.
Wait a minute. He's being himself. That's his superpower. Being himself. Wait, we can't attack him just yet.
No. I wanted to go anywhere.
As yourself.
That's so much to ask.
yeah, it is.
You could still stab me, shoot me with a gun.
Look at that. We filled up the episode, not even
know.
expecting to.
I love it.
Who knows if it was any good, but
So,
Dick.
sorry. See, here's the thing. It's like I love sleep. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I wish I
love
had
it.
more sleep.
I love it in the morning. I don't like it at night.
What does that even mean?
Because at night, I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed at night. I'm like, fuck, I'm getting tired. I'm falling
but
asleep
I
on the
don't-
couch.
But when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh,
That
there
felt
it
good.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
that
get
was
you.
nice.
No, I got
it
you.
now.
It's like,
I was
got
like,
it.
what do
Ooh,
you
it's-
mean? You'd rather sleep in the morning? Like,
Yeah, no. Well, I
get
mean,
it.
yeah. It's like I try to stay up for as late as possible.
Sure.
Which is never really that late.
yeah, I know.
9:30.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Party animal.
So we have listener mail.
Yes.
We have a listener mail, iTunes reviews.
Let's
Two of
get
them.
into the listener mail, and then we'll go to iTunes reviews.
All right.
Okay. So we say this all the time, so I was about to say it, but I'm not going to say it because then you guys bust into song. I really don't want to hear that song.
What
right
is
now.
it?
It's an Eminem song.
Oh.
So somebody has come back to the show. And it's our...
Guess who's back?
No.
Back
I'm not going to
again.
guess. I know who it is. I don't have to guess.
Tell a friend.
We got the best sidekick in the world chiming in here.
Best worst.
Best worst.
Worst best.
Yeah.
Bestie worst.
More worst.
Ooh.
Jay Jackal.
Hello.
Okay. Let me read this email real quick. Of course, he's talking shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, he wouldn't be Jay Jackal if he wasn't talking shit.
So the email is titled WTF.
What does that mean?
What the fuck?
Oh.
Every time any other dipshit or fucking asshole gives you guys show ideas, you start sucking their fucking dicks.
Well, I mean, it's gratitude. It's called gratitude. That's all I'm saying.
I think so. The minute I gave some feedback, two sums,
What?
or ideas, you just skip right over it and don't even talk about it.
What?
I don't know what those ideas
Well,
were.
did he give us feedback or tell us to do something?
You guys are fucked up. Stop handing your dicks and take my ideas seriously.
How else am I supposed to
What?
jerk it?
Let Aaron fart and burp over the podcast?
I have no idea
Hey.
what these...
I haven't done that in way a lot of episodes. At least 15.
No, you did it last episode.
I did.
Right before we started the Christmas presents.
Oh, damn it.
If you listen, he burps real fast, but nobody said anything.
Really? I don't remember.
Okay, back to the email. When you fucking cuss, it fucking sounds like you are fucking unintelligent.
Well,
That's
Whoa.
coming from the person that just
Pot-
cussed 3 times in one
pot,
sentence.
kettle, black.
There
That's all
you
I'm
go.
saying.
I love an occasional cuss, but too many is not very flattering.
Well, fuck me
He's
then.
talking about me.
I guess. Yes, Robin, I took my morning antipsychotics. What in the holy fuck? I agree with Sprinkles when he says he has a face for radio.
What?
Hashtag balding Yugoslavian.
Yes.
Westworld is fucking lame. The show
Whoa.
sucks. Walking Dead still reigns supreme. You know you want to watch it, buddy. Grow a pair and watch it. I still hear the lame-ass intro. Time to switch it up.
Dang.
No.
What a dick.
Hey, Galvatron, why are you hating on Transformers when your nickname sounds like their gay cousin? No, it's an actual...
from 1980 whatever.
Yeah,
right?
no, that's real.
From the animated thing.
What's so wrong about being somebody's gay cousin? There's nothing wrong with that. Hashtag stop the hate. Hashtag Michael Bay sucks balls.
Oh.
Hashtag I am the Star Wars know-it-all.
Boom.
There it goes. I couldn't read that. I didn't know if it was an L or an I.
Oh,
I was like,
man.
Lamb, the
Well,
Star Wars? I am.
Now
Alright.
it's got me thinking of what are his suggestions.
Well,
for the
he's
show.
talked shit, and he told us to switch the intro.
Yeah, that's about it.
Fuck off and die, I guess.
Jesus.
I guess we'll go die.
Yeah. Gosh, Jay Jackal.
So there
I
he
was
is.
hurtful. I'm sorry I cussed so much. Jeez.
Way to go, asshole.
I'm glad he's back, though. It feels back to normal.
It feels right.
He's always got to knock us down a couple pegs.
Yeah, that's fine.
You or me, buddy?
I can go.
Whatever you... Oh, okay. Go ahead.
It goes...
This is an iTunes review, by the way, not an email.
Just wow. Fusey Girl. This show is really good. Each perspective you guys have bring great counter arguments to the table. I don't have to sit here and hear a biased opinion on every topic you bring up. See you guys in 8 years.
Don't know what that means.
Ryan.
Okay.
Maybe she's thinking that we're going to be a lot bigger in 8 years. Or he is. Well, I'm guessing it's
Ryan.
a she.
Well, it says Ryan. It's spelled like a guy, Ryan.
Ryan.
How does a girl's Ryan spell?
Not like that.
I don't know. I've known girls to be Ryan. I just didn't know there was a different spelling.
Interesting.
I don't think there is a different spelling for
Really?
Ryan.
Interesting. Well,
Okay.
maybe I'm wrong.
Well, it's
Well,
cool. I
thank
think
you
she has
for
high
the
hopes.
iTunes
Yeah. Or
review.
he or she has
He or
high
she.
hopes.
She, he,
Shim.
them, him, us, when, all of them, everybody.
No, we appreciate every iTunes review. And by the way, it was 5 stars.
Whoa,
Yes.
look out. Thank you.
That was me clapping.
I thank you. And okay. And snapping.
Got to put some stank
On
on
it.
it. Got to put some stank on it. You're recording, right? Always record. Always record.
What is that from?
Tenacious D.
There it is.
iTunes?
That was the second Tenacious D reference.
That's true. Speaking of Tenacious D, we have another iTunes review. Not at all speaking of Tenacious D.
Okay.
This is from somebody named Black Goat. I don't know who that is.
God,
Goat kicks?
Yeah, it's Goat. It's the Black Goat. It's
I can't wait to hear this
it's
one.
Brandon,
AKA the Goat.
Brandon who? I don't-
aka my only fan.
Oh, that guy. Wasn't he here?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
here.
I think so. I don't know.
Taking up
Were
space.
those Batman
I forget.
shoes?
Not very memorable.
Oh dear.
Burn!
I love you, Brandon.
Because you're his only fan.
No, he's my only fan.
Yeah.
It
It goes both
vice
ways.
versa.
Well, yeah, because, we'll get to the iTunes
Anyways,
review.
so Brandon writes. Now, if you're
No. We had to skip
Okay,
over the
yeah.
15 fucking shout outs that
I
he
mean,
had.
I can do them. It doesn't matter.
No,
but
no,
I'm
no,
not.
no.
Yeah. Okay.
He can get his own podcast for that shit.
There it is. Just the shout out podcast.
Yeah.
Shout outs and sneakers. That's what it's called.
Do your Googles.
Do you Googles with the Black Goat?
I do love that, though.
That's really good. Okay,
Sorry.
so
Go
let me. Now, if you're looking for an hour of hanging out with your best friends and talking about sci-fi, comic books, TV, and movies, while dropping some of the greatest pop culture quips, almost said quotes, quips, then this is the show for you. The hosts, Aaron and Buddy, along with their sidekick Manny.
Oh, burn.
Whatever.
Well, at least it's me and you.
Yeah, it's true. He hasn't hated on me yet.
Yeah. Along with their sidekick Manny, bring some of the best chemistry, along with the most random topics you will ever find on this side of Elk Grove Park.
Ooh, bringing
right.
back the
Wow.
Elk Grove ref.
Buddy's energy bleeds through the mic.
Yes.
While Aaron's comedic timing is unavoidable, is an unavoidable touchstone to the show. And Manny is ... well in the room.
Fucking haters, man. Haters.
Technically, it's just a hater. It's not haters. It's just singular hater.
I fucking hate everybody.
All right, so let me go on. So Manny is well in the room. All in all, it's totally worth you clicking the subscribe button and spending at least an hour of your week with the heroes. P.S. I gave them 5 stars even after Manny said I was sucking Aaron off in a corner. Thanks, Brandon.
See, it's true. Aaron said it was.
I didn't know. I just said thank you. Didn't say thank you for what. I just
did.
I didn't. That's what he put. I didn't, but that's not to say I wouldn't. Hashtag love the Rud. Hashtag Red Vines for life.
I'm a Red Vines family.
He's just upset because I'm talking shit about lame ass
Jubilee?
No,
Jubilee, yeah.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Here's
yeah.
the thing is, I think you're just upset. Okay? Well, I get one fan.
Let me set the tone. I read Manny this iTunes review, and he's like, "That's it. We're calling out Black Goat on the show." And the best part is Aaron writes back in the text message. He's like, "I get one fan. Just leave him alone."
Seriously.
He's like, "You and fucking Buddy, or you and Manny get all the fucking fans. I can't just have one.
That's what I'm.
I have one person
God
that likes
damn it.
me."
That's it. That's all I wanted. When I started this show, doing the show, all I said was, if I had one fan, I would be grateful. That's all I want. And I have one fan.
How many times, Manny, do you hear people Team Sprinkles?
I never hear
totally.
it. I never hear it.
All the time.
Oh, dear. No.
Shout out to my pals at York.
Like New York?
No.
Oh,
it's
York,
this place.
York, London.
That
England.
whatever, a customer of ours, and they're all Team Sprinkles. All of them.
Look at that. See?
Team
Thanks,
Sprinkles
York.
all the way.
People love you
It's true.
for the most part.
Tomas, all those dudes.
Thomas?
No, Tomas.
Thomas.
Tomas.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't keep it going. I tried to keep a straight face. Oh, man. All right. Well, that's all I got.
That's all we have. Everybody have a happy new year out there.
Yeah, and make sure to leave us an iTunes review.
Yes, please. 5 stars.
You can find us everywhere at Hardly Heroes.
That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
No, Twitter's Hardly Heroes.
One.
So that's Instagram, Facebook, and that's it.
MySpace.
No.
Tumblr.
GeoCity.
Twitter, Hardly Heroes 1.
Yeah.
Email us at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hardly Heroes.
Hardly Heroes.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so, have a good New Year's. See you guys next week.
Be safe.
See you next year.
Bye.
Bye.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? Poor old lang syne, my dear, poor old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and gives a hand of thine. We'll take a right good willy wot for old lang syne. right good